All right. What is up, everybody? So, yeah, it's Friday. I decided, what better way for us to step into this 4th of July holiday weekend, this beautiful Saturday that's going to get ready to shine upon us, than to engage in some good old-fashioned viewer battles. So, before we really get into the stream, I just want to tell everyone thank you very much. I never ever expected my channel to start picking up as much steam as it has been. It's really been popping off right now. It seems like you guys really enjoy that Gardevoir video. That Gardevoir team is literally one of my nicest pieces of work, and I'm glad we got to 5,000 views on that video. So I just want to say thank you all for always tuning in to support me, always giving me a watch, things like that. We got other teams coming soon this week, but what I want to do is I want to go ahead and get a nice battle room open, because we're gonna hit the long haul. We're gonna stream for maybe like 3 hours roughly. Let's go ahead and get the room going. Like I said, if you guys have teams, whether it's something that you guys know is good, or you guys just want to kind of experiment, get some advice on, that's kind of what these are about. These are what these are about. And like at the same time too, I always tell everyone that you don't want to be afraid to spectate too much, because I feel like you learn more when you're kind of sitting on the sideline sometime, right? Because when you're in that rank mode and you're trying to think of all your outplays and stuff, some people, they can't think as quick because they're not as comfortable with their team yet, or they're still trying to figure it out. So I always say, especially when you see high tier play, like if you guys ever see me go against someone, that's the perfect time to get in that battle room and just kind of spectate, because in real time you guys are thinking like, damn, what is he gonna go for? And you know what I'm saying? Like, it puts you in a different type of headspace. And that's kind of how I battle. Like when I play in the sense of like getting ready for like a regional, I don't really stream too much because it's kind of hard for me to walk and talk, as far as like streaming and trying to play my best. I only use like teams I'm most comfortable with, but that's just like a little bit of advice from a competitor myself. But yeah, we got the code here. I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the chat, and then we'll kind of rip it from there. We got Mild Spicy in the chat. How are you doing, my friend? Welcome. I hope you guys are having a fantastic Friday. So let me get that battle room ID in. Let everyone slowly trickle in. We're just now starting, you know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be a good time. Do that. So we got the battle room ID there. Let me put it on the Twitch side of things. Yeah, just so you guys know, I do stream on Twitch and YouTube simultaneously, so you guys could always watch me on the platform that you prefer. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, I do have to change that title, huh? I just realized that that's a title from the other day. Let's see. There we go. But yeah, essentially, like I said, we're gonna just do some coaching and stuff. We're gonna slow it down a little bit. But yeah, let me put these things on and then we'll get going. But tell me, guys, is there anything that you guys have been working on? I know I've been out of the loop for a sec. I know we hadn't done team submissions in a good little minute, but at the same time, no one's really been submitting teams. So if you guys hadn't known, if you guys joined the Aeos Control VGC Discord server, if you guys have any type of team, whether it's a screenshot or a PokePaste, all you have to do is submit it. And usually, maybe like the last hour of the stream, I'll normally review that team, give it like a rank, a rating, so to say, just to kind of let you guys know, like, hey, you know, this is a perfect Trick Room team, or you know what, this Trick Room team doesn't have any answers against time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll kind of hook you guys up with when it comes to that. Yeah, there we go. All right, let's get this battle going though, my friend. Yeah, let's give the people what they're waiting for. We got a good amount of folks piling in. You know, make sure you guys comment in the chat too, because hey, Lemon Lord, how are you? How are you? You look like a first-time viewer, huh? But oh, Matt's here too. Okay, yo, we got the whole Grand Fleet popping up. Like I say, you guys feel free to get active in the chat, because the more you guys comment in the chat and talk and everything, and you know, it lets everyone else know what's going on. And like I said, I feel like Aeos Control VGC is one of the better platforms when it comes to competitive Pokemon. You know, I'm always pretty active in there. I'll always respond to your message, so like, you know, there's a victory in that. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into it, everybody. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop out with my Tyranitar Scovillain team here. I've been great. It's a beautiful Friday. I got off work early. I don't have work tonight, so like, you know, life is good. Ooh, okay, Swampert. So we got Swampert, Pelipper, Archaludon, Hydreigon. I hadn't seen a lot of Hydreigon in Champions. I'm not gonna lie, I hadn't seen them, and I feel like Hydreigon's too good. We got Venusaur and we got, okay, Grimmsnarl. Okay. So, damn, what am I gonna pull off here? Let's see. The Arch is kind of scary. Ooh. The Pelipper's scary too, huh? So let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do one of these, right? So let's go ahead and hop into this. I hope everyone's having a fantastic day. So let's see what we got here. Full-fledged trainer, mild spicy. Let's get it. Bring the heat. Okay, so Grimmsnarl and Venusaur as a lead. Not bad, not bad. Okay. So from this position right here, I kind of threaten the Venusaur for the most part, right? Like, I don't really think too much about it. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to protect this Scovillain. And not going to lie, I'm kind of going to click the funny button, right? It's Friday. We're going to let one rip for the good times. So, oh yeah, we got Mega Venusaur here. So Mega Venusaur, I mean, does Sylveon outspeed naturally? I forget his speed stat. Was it base 80? So I'm going to protect with a Scovillain. My goal here is to get a potential Moody boost. Ooh, parting shot. Okay. Yo, your boy is wide open. That's a good tech. So you probably sense the Sylveon, huh? Oh, it's Arch. Okay. There's no Assault Vest in the game. This should do a little bit of damage. Come on. Hyper Beam. We're -1 though now, but we do have Fairy Feather. Let's see. Yo, Sylveon's too strong, chat. Sylveon is too strong. With the -1, we're still able to get the Arch off the field. Beautiful. Oh, and we got the speed boost on Moody. Perfect. But we got the special attack drop. I don't like that too much. Okay, looks like Hydreigon's here now, huh? So what I'm gonna do here, I mean, I could go for my Mega Evolution, sure, right? I can go for my Mega Evolution, but let's see what other options I have. Maybe we just go ahead and we'll Rage Power. The Mega Evolution Rage Powder is my best chance. I feel like I can get some utility out of Sylveon still. Oh, the Snarl, okay. Scovillain avoids the attack, not bad. So Sylveon gets to chill for another sec. It is unfortunate though that we got -2 on special attack. So we're not really gonna be doing as much. The Scovillain is gonna get chunked. Okay. Spicy Spray does kick in though. I kind of wish we burned the Hydreigon too at this point. But Sylveon must recharge. So what we're gonna have to do here is, I mean, like I said, we got that speed boost, so we're gonna try to take advantage here. I think Leech Seed may be in order, huh? Let's see what we can do here. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do here. We're gonna go and detect the Sylveon. Right now, I just want to kind of scout for some single target. Okay, so we are gonna go for the Snarl again. I'm gonna go ahead and go for Elite Seed. At this point, Scovillain's gonna go down, man. So yeah, unfortunately, we were unable to get the Elite Seed off, but we did get the burn on Hydreigon, so that's kind of perfect because we're gonna be able to get some nice chip damage here. Giga Drain not gonna work. Perfect here. Now, I am kind of afraid if Pelipper is in the back. But at the same time, we know Grimmsnarl is in the back. So at this point, I feel like we can kind of let loose, huh? So off rip, I'm going to go ahead and get our boy Excadrill in here, right? I don't really think we get threatened too much from the Venusaur. So maybe we can go for Protect here. And, you know, we'll let Sylveon go down gracefully, right? So we're going to go for the Protect here. We already know who's in the back. So right here, Quick Attack. Hydreigon is 4 times weak to this with Pixelate, so we are able to do a nice little chunk, at least 30%. So here's the Snarl gonna kick in. Like I said, we're not really too worried about Venusaur right now. Yeah, Sylveon goes down. Yeah, I would have leaned into the Mega on the Venusaur, but I don't know. I just had a feeling that they weren't gonna bring Pelipper too much, especially with this team. I felt like you kind of had to bring the Grim, you kind of had to bring the Venusaur. And like everything else just kind of gives it more coverage. So we're gonna go ahead and switch in here. So Sandstorm's gonna kick up, so that's gonna double the speed of Excadrill. So off rip right here, I mean, I think we threaten a lot, so I'm gonna go for the single target. Yeah, we might as well do it, right? Go for the single target, Iron Head, and we'll go for the Protect. So let's see. Does it Protect there on Tyranitar? And Excadrill's gonna get that speed boost. There's the Iron Head. Do we get the 30% chance flinch? We do not need it. Hydreigon falls down. Here we go. Now let's see what Venusaur was gonna do. Ooh, Earth Power. Okay. Good tech. Good tech. I give you that. I give you that. Now, right away, we're gonna have to do something against this darn Grimmsnarl because Grimmsnarl has Parting Shot, right? Like it can drop our attack, but we're pretty much safe on the aspect of Tyranitar. So kind of what I want to do here is I kind of want to go for the Iron Head, but at the same time, we're going to go for something crazy, right? We're going to go for the Rock Slide, and we're going to go for the Rock Slide Assurance tech, right? If you guys didn't know, Assurance does double damage if the opposing Pokemon has taken damage first. So this is the goal. The goal here is to Rock Slide here. We're going to hit both. Now, Venusaur got hit, so now Venusaur has a 120 base power Dark type attack move coming. Ooh, and Tyranitar does his part in dodging that Sleep Powder. There's the Assurance. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. And look, Sandchip takes the Venu down. Yo, you guys see we're gaming. We're already gaming. Here we go. And right now, I don't think Grimmsnarl threatens us too much. So what we're going to do here is we're just going to go for a simple yet effective Iron Head. And I mean, we might as well go for the Rock Slide, right? We might as well go for the Rock Slide. So there's the Iron Head. We got a 30% chance to flinch. Nice, super effective damage. Good job, Excadrill. Now there's the Rock Slide. Beautiful. And that's all she wrote. Hey, that's a good job, my friend. I like the Hydreigon. I don't really see Hydreigon too much. Maybe if you paired Hydreigon with like a really good Earthquake user or something. I don't think Hydreigon next to Venusaur was really doing too much, unless you went for like maybe a Tailwind Sleep Powder combination or something like that. But that was a good showcase though. That was a good showcase. I enjoyed the team. So who do we got next? Ant plays Mon. Okay. Hey, my friend, hop onto the battlefield. The space is open. So we're just gonna keep hitting this, right? You guys are bringing some crazy teams today. We're already hitting the fire. Let's see what you got. Ooh, okay. Off rip. I gotta respect you because I don't see too many people using Hydrapple, and I feel like Fickle Beam RNG is kind of the way, you know. We got a Charizard here. I don't know. I'm assuming Charizard Y, but a respectable man will always bring X. No, it's probably Y. Okay, so Charizard Y. We got Sylveon, or not Sylveon. We got Leafeon. I think Leafeon gets Chlorophyll, right, as a hidden ability. We're gonna be boosting, looks like, the Blaziken's fire attacks with the Charizard. Hydrapple could potentially have Solar Beam, and I know both Whimsicott and Sinister are capable of Trick Room, kind of like a Tail Room angle. So I don't know, I'm gonna have to be spry here. It kind of sucks because right now I don't think Scovillain is gonna be able to do too much, because as you guys look at it, right, a lot of fire on that team, right? But I don't know, I feel like we'll find a way. So what I'm gonna do here is, let's see how I'm gonna do this. So this is what we're gonna do here. I figured we might as well leave Scovillain at home. There's already enough heat on my opponent's side of the field. I don't think I need to add any more. So let's see what you got. Aggron Admirer. Yo, if you check the channel out, we got a crazy Aggron team on there. We've been gaming with since the first, what is it? First regulation. So we got both Blaziken and Whimsicott here. Man, this is kind of a crazy lead because I know Whimsicott is very spry. It could usually do a lot of things I don't want it to do. So off rip, right? I don't know. I feel like getting that dude off the field. Let's see who we got in the back. Well, Well, off rip, we're gonna have to. I'm gonna pull a move like this, right? It just makes sense. Like, this move makes a little sense. It could come back to bite me, but I feel like there's going to be some type of shenanigans, right? So we're going to bring Tyranitar. We're going to get a Sandstorm kicked up. Here we go. Okay, Blaziken going for the Protect. Okay, not bad. So we know Speed Boost is going to be apparent next turn, right? And Tailwind's going to be up. So at this point, I don't have anything that's going to be able to match this Blaziken in speed. So you do beat me there. So let's see what this Rock Slide's going to hit at. Decent. So Whimsicott gonna get hit by the Sandstorm. Yep, there's a speed boost. So let's see. Tyranitar, you're kind of looking a little vulnerable, huh? Maybe I can do this as a play, right? I don't think I'm going to get too much value out of my Sylveon, in my opinion. So, I don't know. I think we're going to have to be like a Beyblade and let it rip. Here we go. Sylveon, you're going to take a little bit of friendly fire. Let's see who this Blaziken goes for, though. Ooh, the Flare Blitz. No! Oh, Focus Sash, though. Long live the Focus Sash. Oh, man. Oh, man. That was crazy. The recoil damage is nice. Ooh, Giga Drain. Okay, nice. So Sylveon's able to come in, soak a little bit of that damage. It's going to save Tyranitar from super effective attack. And there's the Earthquake. Yeah, hopefully we get Blaziken off the table, huh? Good deal, good deal. Yeah, that Blaziken was going to be a threat. I didn't have time for any baton pass shenanigans. So let's see what else we got. Whimsicott going to take some decent damage. I mean, we got him low. And look, here comes Charizard. So the Charizard's going to come in. That's why I kind of positioned Tyranitar in the back already. Because you know this Charizard is going to want to get this sand off of the table, right? So, I mean, we're pretty much going to go down here, right? So we're going to go for one of these. And we're going to go for a little bit of this, right? So we're going to go for the Protect onto the Excadrill. Like, we're gaming, folks. We're gaming. Let's see what you got. But, like, I do respect the Blaziken play, though. Maybe, like, if you put Blaziken next to a Pokemon that could have benefit from Blaziken using the move Coaching, Blaziken can really get things boosted up crazy. There's a quick attack. Just a little bit of cheeky damage. You know, you can't let Sylveon go down without a swing. So we're going to protect that. Oh, Air Slash. Okay. So I see my opponent is waiting, it seems, for potentially Tyranitar to get back into the game, right? So we're gonna bring our own Tyranitar, right? Yeah, we're gonna do that. So yeah, I figure he's gonna Mega Evolve. Oh, he doesn't Mega Evolve. Okay, I thought he was gonna Mega Evolve, kick the sun up. That's why I Mega Evolved to kick the sun back out. So yeah, we got Mega T-Tar on the field. We're gonna go ahead and let it rip, right? Oh yeah, okay, I see. I see. Ooh. So my opponent landlocked me. Good deal. I forgot about the Tailwind being up. My opponent landlocked me. So now you can get the sun up without any qualms, huh? Okay, there's a victory in that. So we are gonna get some nice extra damage on Whimsicott. Let's see. The Tailwind on my opponent's side is out. But we're gonna bring Big Milo in. You know, Milo is always really good as a in-game Pokemon to kind of clean up some games. So let's see what we got here. So right here, oh yeah, good play, good play. So yeah, we're gonna see if my Pokemon just can't tank the truth, right? I'm expecting Solar Beam. Solar Beam's gonna have to hit one of these guys. Drought's gonna kick in. Ooh, yep, okay. So who do you want is the question. Do you want Milo or do you want T-Tar? Because you can't have both. Let's see. There's a Solar Beam. Who's getting hit? Who's eating their vegetables today? Here we go. Is it T-Tar? T-Tar soaks it up. Good job, my friend. Good job, my friend. So yeah, Milo's gonna go for the Icy Wind. We should be able to drop the Whimsicott. So Whimsicott's dropped. So now Charizard's gonna take some diabolical single target damage with a speed drop. So Tyranitar, thank you for being brazen enough to withstand that Solar Beam. But that was a good play though, as far as the way you tried to stall me out to get your sun up. That was good. So let's see what else we can pull off here. Let's see who your final Mon is, because there's a chance. Okay, Leafeon, okay, scary. Leafeon, scary. Man, I gotta kind of like double commit, huh? I gotta double commit. So someone's going down, huh? I smell Solar Blade. Leaf Blade, okay. Okay. Yeah, if this knockoff doesn't take out the Leafeon, which I don't think it does. I think Leafeon has some gnarly defense, huh? So there's a knockoff. Yeah, GG's, my friend. GG's, my friend. With the Scope Lens, bro. You're thinking, man. That Scope Lens would have guaranteed a crit in most cases. That's a GG's, though. You played well to your win condition. You maintain the Sun and Leafeon's out here, just cutting me down. Here we go. GG's, my friend. That was a good showcase. Good stuff. I wouldn't expect nothing less from the Aggron Admirer. To use Aggron, you got to know some stuff. So I didn't expect anything different from you when you brought the Charizard. So we may switch it up a little bit. We got more people in. So for any other trainers who just joined, go ahead and join battle table number 1, and we'll hit it, and then we'll kind of go from there as far as like the rotations and stuff. But yeah, we got some heat. We got some heat today. Each team is getting better than the next. Let's see. I may switch gears a little bit here. Let's see what we got. I know the Scoville Sand team is something that I've been using a lot. It's kind of a comfort pick at this point. I think we may switch up the gears a little bit. I mean, you know, why not, right? Why not bring my Charizard Pex team, right? I'm gonna switch the gears a little bit. Ooh, okay. So it seems like everybody knows something I don't. I've been noticing a lot of Blazikens pop up, huh? A lot of Blazikens popping up. So Blaziken, Gambit, Cleavor, okay. Okay, so yeah, what we're gonna have to lean into right away is, let's see. As a lead, then we could do well, actually, yeah, the Basculegion is something to think about. We're running like that. Oh, let's see what you got, Amber. The Gardevoir Professor. Good deal. Okay, let's hit it. Everyone got some crazy titles. I got to change mine up. You know, I'm a little more than the Rising Star, huh? But we're going to bring in Floette and Toxapex, right? So there's a reason for this, right? I wanted to bring Incin, but my opponent had the Gambit in the back. And Gambit scares the hell out of me, I'm not going to lie. Having that Sucker Punch kind of goes crazy. So what we're going to do here is... I think it's fair for me to go ahead and go for a Calm Mind, huh? So we're gonna go for a Calm Mind here, and well, actually, I could lean into the Pex a little bit, but no, Pex will be our win con. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and bring in Incineroar. I figured Incineroar would go ahead and get the attack drop onto the opposing Bascu. So we're gonna hit the field here. We're gonna get the -1. Now, I'm afraid that Whimsicott may have Intimidate, but the Incineroar here, it is going to help out with that. So let's see. Mega Floette, let's get it. And I figured I have to get my Floette set up before they can get theirs set up. So yeah, they're going to do a passive turn and protect. Okay. Oh, there's a Wave Crash though. Nasty, nasty, nasty. Dude, that was a lot of damage. That was a lot of damage. Oh, man. Yo, I should have just raw dogged the Moonblast. That was gnarly. Dang, okay. We're gaming. We are gaming. Here we go. That was a big hit. Oh, the Encore. Yo, right in my face. I should have seen it. Okay. See, maybe if you attacked the instant, you would have had a little bit more momentum there. Ooh. Do tell. Do tell. What are those EV spreads? Because you just take that incredibly well. Yeah, so we're going to do a double switcheroo here. A double switcheroni. Mayan Bar, I finally reached Master Ball. Rank question. Can you go down from Master Ball? Personally, for me, I wouldn't be able to tell you. Because I don't really, I never really went down like that. But if I'm using Pokemon Unite logic, you cannot. I don't think you can. I think it'll just make your elo go lower from that. You know what I'm saying? Like you may get to like 1,000 elo and it just caps out, you know? So yeah, I don't think you can go down. Nah, you can't. Yeah. Thanks, Matt, for answering that question for him. So we got the Cleavor, right? So we got Cleavor. We got rid of that. So what we're gonna have to do here is we're just gonna have to go ahead and start getting things going, huh? So we're gonna go ahead and do one of these. Oh man. I made a mistake. Look at that. My Garchomp has freaking Poise Scarf Protect. Yeah, I got the wrong chomp. So what we're gonna do though is we are gonna go ahead and go for this Infestation, and we're gonna go ahead and bring out the Incineroar for the incineration. Let's get it. So we got the attack drop onto the Cleavor. The Stone Axe is on game. But yeah, we're able to eat that pretty well. We got out here before we had to worry about those rocks. Ooh, the energy ball though. Good deal, Incineroar. Good deal. So yeah, we went for the Infestation right here because we figured Cleavor's not going to be able to switch out now, right? So that's going to be really helpful. Now, I'm thinking here I could fake the Cleavor out. But at the same time, let's see. Yeah, I need to keep the momentum up, huh? Yeah, let's keep up that momentum. We got to get Whimsicott off the field. Whimsicott's been here a little too long for my taste, right? So there's the energy ball. Toxapex is in the bunker. We're able to, ooh, no. Oh, okay, Akaberry. Yeah, I was like, Incineroar, there's no way you're missing that. Okay, the Akaberry is nice tech. It's nice tech. It ensures a 2-hit KO from a Flare Blitz on the Incin. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna go for the Infestation. Nice recovery. And then, like I said, Cleavor can't go anywhere. Both of these Pokemon are locked down. So that's kind of the beauty of Toxapex here. And like, although Wolf Glick used Toxapex and like a lot of people start taking notice then, if you guys have been around, you guys know 2 weeks before Worlds, we made the Toxapex Charizard Y team, you know? So maybe I encountered him on the ladder and didn't know this. I can kind of sack Floette, right? I'm not really getting anything out of Floette anymore. I kind of misplayed with her. Yep, Pointed Stone's gonna dig in. My idea is if in a game situation, ooh, the Encore. Good deal was on the way, huh? So Floette goes down. And there's the Infestation again. So yeah, that Encore, I do not like it. So we're going to have to go ahead and lean into one of our plays right now. This is definitely going to be a play here. So we got some good damage there with Wims. So this is on play, right? My play is to bring Garchomp in, right? Garchomp's going to come in. This is the beginning of the next new turn. Pointed Stone's going to dig in. And what I'm going to do here, right? Well, actually, no, I can't. I mean, Infestation's not the worst move, huh? Well, I don't know who's next, but it's going to be a Toxapex endgame. So we're going to hard switch to Toxapex here. And I'm just going to go ahead and go for the EQ, baby. We got to let it rip. We're going to go for the EQ. So essentially, I'm doing this to where I can be in an endgame with a Toxapex that's darn near full health. So Incineroar is going to go down, which is okay. Now, let's see. Ooh, Wim's going for the Protect. Okay, good deal, good deal. Good scout. But that's what we really want. We really want the Kleavor out of here, right? So there is the Earthquake. Kleavor is gone. Good. So, and we got the critical hit to boot. So, pretty much this game is going to be decided based on my opponent's last Pokemon, right? And you guys see what we did with Toxapex. Now, Toxapex is in there, right? Toxapex is in there. We got momentum. Huh, okay. Okay. So this is going to come down to a game-winning thing, okay. So... I'm going to bet that this KO's Whimsicott. If I lose this bet, I'll lose. Blaziken goes to the Detect, okay. There's a wide guard. Now, if Earthquake doesn't kill, I lose. Because they can just Encore lock me. Come on. Come on, Chomp. It's just a Whimsicott at 18% health. Come on, Chomp. Come on, Garchomp. Good deal. Okay, so yeah, we're in there now. We're in there. So at this point, we're chilling. Now, I do know the Garchomp. Let's see. Yeah, that Blaziken may be faster than us right now. But I don't think so. I mean, But even if it is, what can Blaziken really do to us, right? So we're just going to Baneful here and we're going to Earthquake. Blaziken, I don't think, can scratch Toxapex too much. Oh, Mega Blaziken, though. Hold up. What do we got here? Oh, my God. He looks so good in this game. Especially the shiny variant. Okay. I tried. It was 50-50. It was a 50-50. Good deal. Good deal. Good deal, Garchomp. And you guys can tell Toxapex is used to that friendly fire. That's why I had to do that switch out when I did to get that regenerator. GG's. That was a good showcase. That was a really good showcase. That was really good. Yeah, the Mega Blaziken, like I said, I don't know. I feel like personally, especially from a competitive standpoint, I feel like Blaziken is one of those Pokemon to where the Mega Evolution is a little bit better. Or the regular version. Okay, we got some chats we didn't read. Not gonna allow us preparing for a Mega Altaria team, but I'm missing a shiny. David, how are you? How are you? I finally reached Master Ball rank. Good deal. Okay. That's when the show really starts. Howdy, Rick. Hey, Stormtrooper, what's up? What's up? Proferi, just standard Basculegion. Okay. Yeah, I was surprised that Basculegion took that, though. I was really surprised because, like, it took it after it already got recoil damage from Ravecry. That's what kind of threw me off. Jay Sherds, yo, how are you doing, my friend? Yeah, no, should have brought Gambit, to be honest. Yeah, Gambit, it's kind of strong. Like, it's one of those Pokemon to where, like, already the fight is starting in team preview, right? Because Gambit, it's like, you know, that thing can go for a sucker, it can go for a you know, Swords Dance if you think they're gonna go for a sucker. It's like there's so much Gambit can do, and you'll lose if you get it wrong, right? So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna lean into this team here, our Staraptor team. So let's go ahead and hit it. Like I said, we got some good scaling today. Like we're seeing a lot, you know, and that's kind of what I enjoy about the streams. Ooh, okay. So I literally just made a core with a lot of these Pokemon, but the team is built around Raichu. Why? So yeah, we gotta stop these shenanigans, huh? We gotta stop these shenanigans. So off rip, the double intimidate fake out is gonna be a little bit annoying. We got after you Vileplume with the Torkoal angle. So yeah, there's a lot that can go right. There's a lot that can go wrong. So let's see. Maybe I leave. I mean, this seems like a Floette game on paper, right? On paper, this seems like a Floette game. Darn, yeah, okay. That wouldn't work either. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna bring Ensign here. Yeah, I feel like this is my only chance. Good deal. Okay, let's see what you got here. Okay, so we got Farig and Torkoal off ripped on the scene. Okay. Man, we can only hope. Okay. That was a gamble, but the Torkoal protected. There's a power gem. Incineroar, can we clean this up? Flare Blitz, come on, and the sun. Oh, no. No. Yo, Paragraph is too OP. I should have went for the flash cannon. Everybody. No, not good. Not good. Okay. Not good. Okay. So what we're gonna have to do here is now we gotta deal with this darn Torkoal, huh? Yeah, yo, I think I got outplayed here, right? This is a very strong team we're up against here. I think Golden Goal pretty much goes down. We didn't pop the Farigiraf when we needed to. Yeah, so now I know that counts for next time for sure. I figured Incineroar and Sun, but I guess the Flash Cannon would have done a little bit more damage. The only thing was, would Citrus Berry have procced or not? Yeah, GG, man. Torkoal is busted. You know, that's why like Torkoal just always remain good. Like Drought itself, this is like a baby Groudon, right? And you know what's crazy? I don't got no checks to this darn thing. Man, oh man, what a method to be in. Okay, so yeah, even Staraptor's kind of cooked here, right? So I don't know. We'll bring in. I guess we'll have to bring in Cinny. Oh yeah, feel free to do the battle rooms amongst yourselves too, because you know, if I ever catch any game, I'll just hop in. I'll kind of start spectating them there. We're just gonna go for a basic protect play here. So like, I will share this bit of advice from my team building experience. The one Pokemon that will get rid of Farigiraf off rip is a Cleavor with sharpness boosted X Scissor. So most Farigiraf don't carry protect anyways. But like, if you guys ever have a team and you guys are like struggling with Farigiraf, I feel like Cleavor is the way to go. Sharpness gives an extra 50% boost to slicing moves. Farigiraf's weak to it, you're getting stabbed. It's always gonna get a KO, you know? Even from the bulkiest of Farig. So unless they're like max defense, max HP, you're -1, you're gonna drop the Farig. So I want you guys to know that, because you guys saw how that Farig already took the move from Incineroar there. You know, that was pretty gnarly. I really can't do too much here, right? We just got to go for the triple protect, huh? Yeah, Torkoal is broken. He's so good. Now, if I had a rain mode to this team, we would have had it. Like I said, it was all about the outplay there. Oh, that's a 1. Oh, that's a 2. Yo, we got the double protect with both. That's crazy. That is actually crazy. So there's one turn of Trick Room and Terror Room. Maybe we bring Ensign in. I'm gonna go for the triple, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna have to. Like, I don't really have a lot of options here, right? Let's pray to the RNG gods that we get this triple protect. I know it's like 30%, I think. Maybe the Mega Evolution on top will jazz it up a little bit. Oh, Staraptor. There's the Eruption. Oh, look at you, Staraptor. Yo, I could have went for an offensive play here. Staraptor, hello. I guess we did get that off, okay. We're gonna do some fake out close combat shenanigans. So my opponent wants that Torkoal to do something again. It's gonna have to swap out, huh? Ooh, okay. Oh no! Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Okay, okay, okay. I was about to say, did my opponent outplay me by bringing the Farig in to block fake out into an attack with Torkoal? Good deal. So we're able to clean up the Farigiraf here. We were trying to hold out. We were trying to hold out so bad. Oh, Sylveon's in the house. Okay. Hello. We'll bring Sinistra in. We'll bring Sinistra in and we'll go for Roost. Like, I don't know. Right now, I feel like I got to kind of clean my face up a little bit, right? I got to clean my face up a little bit. Now, if the Sylveon has a Hyper Beam, hey, you played well, GG's. But if it doesn't, we may have a shot to climb out of this hole we dug ourselves into. So yeah, there's Staraptor's Roost. Beautiful. Hyper Voice, okay. Earth Power on the teacup, okay, okay. Yeah, we had to do this play. We had to do this play. So yeah, we gotta lock in a little bit here, huh? So let's protect on the Staraptor. There's a Life Dew on the Sinistra. That's actually good to know. Did you guys check that out? Our Sinistra is faster than their Sylveon. So that tells me that's a quiet nature Sylveon. Quiet nature Sylveon. It wanted to be as slow as possible in the Trick Room. So since we're outside of it, it's full send, right? So yeah, we're gonna go bring Ensign back in. So we're gonna have to do a tech play here, right? This is a tech play, right? This is a tech play. We're gonna go for the Throat Chop, hoping to stall and stop Hyper Voice for a turn, and we're gonna do close combat into the Torkoal to do some nice damage and get another defense boost. Pretty much, I'm trying to set this up for a Staraptor in game. So let's see what happens here. Oh, Sylveon for the detect. Okay, okay. Sylveon knew something. Sylveon knew something. There's a close combat. So we're gonna weaken the power of Eruption at least by 25%. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think my opponent may have gotten me here. Maybe go for the close combat again onto the Sylveon. Like, I don't really think we tank a potential Hyper Voice and Hyper Beam at a single target range. But who knows, you know? Who knows? We really have to dig ourselves out of here. But you guys see how, like, threatening this Torkoal is and has been. There's a close combat. So now we're up +3 just for death. Maybe we will survive it. Hyper Beam, yo, Hyper Beam. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna survive that. Yeah, GG's. GG's. Hyper Voice, it was a hard maybe. Hyper Beam, I was kind of relying on the 10% accuracy at that point, you know? Hey, GG, that was a good team. The Veteran, Mayan Bar, that was a great team. Yeah, just that core alone is so tough. You got Fake Out Pressure, you got Double Intimidate from Scrafty, you got a Torkoal that's threatening. Like, literally, Torkoal carried most of that game. It was so nuts. Who do we got? Yo, we got a full battle court, huh? So, Hester, go ahead and hop on the field, my friend. Go ahead and hop on the field, my friend. Hop onto the field to court number 1. Oh, yeah. Good deal, good deal. Good group of trainers today, you know? And before we go into the further battle, I just want to give everyone here a invite to the Aeos Control VGC server. I'm going to go ahead and post it in the Twitch and the YouTube chat. I kind of figured, you know, we got a good community there, you know, and this community is kind of made up of you all. So, you know, we'll always have a good time in there, right? So let me go ahead and put that up here. There you go, everyone. Yeah, I just posted in the Twitch chat of things. Hester, let's lock and load, my friend. Yeah, this is that same version of a team like that, but I'm working on that for another thing. Yeah, we're gonna gotta bring Gengar here. I thought we gotta play a little technical now. All right, everyone. So we got Volcarona. We got, ooh, okay. Volcarona, Staraptor, Grim, Raichu, Bascu, and A9. The Alolan Ninetales. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to play a little technical here, right? So off rip, Rotom seems nice. At the same time, that Raichu makes me insane for even considering the thought, right? So, I don't know. I'm thinking maybe like Garchomp, Gengar with Corviknight and Mousehold. The Grimmsnarl is detrimental. I think I know what I'm gonna do. We're gonna do one of these. We're gonna do one of these. We're gonna do one of these. And I don't know. I feel like I believe in Corv, right? I believe in Corv. Let's see what you got, my friend. Raichu and Alolan Ninetales, okay. So, Fake Out and Aurora Veil seems to be the play, huh? We'll try this, right? I'm gonna Mega Evolve here. I figure I kind of know what their game plan is gonna be, and we're just gonna kind of set up for turn 2, right? So let's see what we got. So the Mousehold's gonna go for Protect because I feel like he's the only Fake Out target potentially. Raichu gonna go for the Protect, okay. So now there's your Aurora Veil. I like that a lot. So now, let's see. There we go. Can we get the Poison Gengar? Focus Sash, okay, fair. So let's see what we can do here. Right, the Raichu, we're gonna try to deal with it the best we can. Let's see. Like I said, you know, whatever's working against us in the universe, we always gotta press through, huh? Oh, Raichu Y, okay. Does Raichu Y get a speed increase? Does it? Focus Blast. Mousehold! 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 Please! Please! Cut the way! Ha-ha! Yes, sir! Yo, I had to clap on that one. Yo, Mousehold Gengar Tech working incredibly well. Mousehold gonna go down. That's, oh no! What? Yo, Frozen Solid, yo! Yo, no, sir. No, sir. Frozen. Oh, yo. If you guys saw the play, we're about to encore lock the Raichu into Focus Blast. Yo, what is this game? No. No, sir. No, sir. Come on, Gengar. How? What is that? 10% chance? Okay. Let's keep pressing on for pressing on, right? So let's try to hit one of these. Let's try to hit one of these, right? I don't know. Focus Blast, here we go. Good job, Ensign. Citrus Berry kicks in. Come on, Gengar. Oh, no, Gengar. No. Yo, this is crazy. Imagine losing your world invite to that. Come on, let's see. Man, this Raichu something, huh? Yo, if we didn't get frozen, yo, we had it in the bag. There's a Blizzard single target. Yeah, that's gonna take Gengar off the field. And now we just got left with Core. So I'm gonna let my opponent know, GG. Orv is clearly gonna go down to a Zap Cannon here, right? So yeah, that was a good press, but like I said, you know, that's why you can't take losses too personally, especially when stuff like that happens, you know. It's kind of like, that's kind of how they keep the game teeter-tottered, you know. But we're good though. We're good. The freeze was crazy. Raichu, Ninetales perfectly set up. Maybe this could have been a Garchomp game, huh? Raichu Y does seem fun though. Raichu gonna get withdrawn. GG's, my friend. GG's. All right, let's get it. You played a good set, my friend. GG's. GG's, my friend. Let's keep the motion going. Let's keep the motion going. GG's, GG's. Yeah, we got more and more trainers in here. Koopa, Mike, yo. Yeah, that freeze was crazy. That freeze was crazy. Hey, hop into battle court number 2, Mike. I'll queue up a game. Let's hit it, my friend. I hope you've been doing well. yo. Listen, I love seeing your teams, dude. You're always putting your nose to the grinder. We got a Mega Alakazam down there. Insane. Haley Ellison, how are you? How are you? Oh, we're just doing some viewer battles. So, yeah, if you got a team, go ahead and hop in here. In the chat here, we got the battle room ID, or you can see it after this battle concludes. But yeah, we're just running the gauntlet, you know. We got a good showcase of trainers in here today. It's so amazing what this can do. So off rip, we're gonna have to play into this, right? So yeah, the Scrafty, man. I gotta respect your Scrafty. I gotta respect your Scrafty. So off rip, we're gonna have to try this, right? What did we do earlier? We're gonna have to do this. We're gonna have to do a little bit of this. We're definitely gonna have to do some of this. And like that, I don't know. Like, the Alakazam is crazy. The Alakazam is crazy. Yeah, I hope you enjoy the stream. You know, I do. Aeos Control VGC. If you go to my channel, RickstarVGC, you'll find it in literally any video description, especially the more recent ones. And for the chat on Twitch here, I did post a direct link. So feel free to join that. We'll be glad to have you. So this Alakazam, yo, what is it doing? Yo, what is this Alakazam doing? Mike, you're scaring me, dude. You are scaring me. I don't know. Protect, okay. 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 But that falls, nice. Hyper Beam, yo! Yo! I'm also a streamer, but I have a full-time job, so I can't play much. Yeah, it's kind of the same in my respect. You know, you always got to take care of your IRL grind first. Like me, on average, I bust like 60 hours a week. I do construction work, right? So I tell everyone right now, I'm on the most gruesome grind right now. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, I'm on a really gruesome grind. It's kind of like I do my best, dude. I try to do what I gotta do, but it does get tiring, you know. I got blessed today because we didn't have work later on, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, and then like my shifts too. My shifts are gnarly. Right now we're doing 9 p.m. to 9 a.m. It's tough. It's tough, but you know, having everybody here all the time, it kind of keeps me motivated. You know, motivation is one hell of a drug. You know what I'm saying? Come on. So essentially, so far, Mike, you're playing with me, bro. You're playing in my head because the Alakazam was just a diversion, huh? You could have got Trick Room up, and you could have done a lot. So let's see. Oh, I don't even remember the guy's name. I had this model commissioned like 4 years ago now, almost 3-4 years ago, because originally my entire channel was supposed to be for Pokemon Unite content, but it's like, I don't know, I didn't enjoy making content for that game, and like I didn't want to not be genuine and force myself to do something I didn't enjoy. So here we are. You know, I enjoy VGC like hell. You know, I've been playing for years. That's good. That's good. But like I said, you know, I'm not sure what games you stream or what your channel's based off of or whatever, but for future reference, I'm always down for like collaborations and such. If you guys have noticed, I've had a lot of collaborations on YouTube lately. Ooh, no, 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 no. The teacup is over steep. Okay. So, I kind of want to get Floette back in, huh? But at the same time, Golden Go. I need Golden Go here. I need Golden Go here, everybody. So here comes Alakazam. Let's see what we can do here. Yeah, if you go to the server, you can send me a DM with whatever, you know. Try not to post any like links to other things in the stream chat itself, please. Let's see what we got here. Oh, okay, the withdrawal. Okay, Sylveon's here, okay. Yo, I could have went for the Make It Rain. That's what I wanted to do. No. Now, what's Mega Alakazam on? Trace? Ooh, Trace and the Intimidate. But Trace is random, right? Yeah. No. Mike, you're brazen. You're brazen. Oh, man. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I think my opponent has me here, huh? Yeah, I decided not to Mega Evolve yet. Let's see. I really don't want to help out the opposing Sylveon too much. But I do like the Mega Alakazam though. Speed swap, yo. Okay, I was wondering where's the tech, Mike. You were holding out on me, dude. You were holding out on me. Look at that. The speed swap, yo. So now Sylveon is. Oh man, dude. Okay. I'm gonna try to go for the double. Jeez, come on, so Floette. I just can't give this Sylveon extra damage. I refuse. Let's see. Okay, so we got it somehow, huh? Man, oh man, okay. Yeah, I got it all sent up. Yeah, so feel free to send whatever you have. There's a power gem. The expanding force, though. Okay. Good damage. Great damage, actually. And there's a hyper beam. GG's, man. GG's. I am Choice Scarf, though, just so you know, on the Golden Go there. Oh yeah, Volt Switch on Raichu's so clever. Like I like Pokemon that can pivot out, you know? I'm still wrestling myself on debating to do Flip Turn on Mega Swampert. I feel like I could do it on that team because it's like the core of that team was like Mega Swampert, Grimmsnarl, shenanigans like that, getting Pelipper back out. But yeah, GG's, Mike. I like Mega Alakazam. I'm gonna have to call you later on this weekend, and you're gonna have to tell me about this. You're gonna have to tell me about this, bro. This thing has been eating every hit. The speed swap was crazy, dude. GG's, Mike. GG's, my friend. GG's. It's always a pleasure to see you pop up in the stream, man. Let's keep the train rolling, everybody. Let's keep it rolling. What do we got in here now? Each time like I finish a battle, there's more and more trainers in here. It's kind of crazy. But listen, everyone. We've been streaming for how long now? An hour and 20. I'm gonna throw up a be right back. So sit tight, refresh yourself. I'm gonna go grab something out of the kitchen. I'll be right back. Trainers, we are back. Yeah, I just got too hungry. I was like, you know what? It had to have been an hour. Jeremiah, new trainer in the chat. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and spectate this one, huh? Might as well recoup a little bit. Okay, so is Jeremiah the trainer with the Volt Switch Raichu? So this team, it looks okay. Both teams look kind of in-game-ish, but I do like the Firewater Grass Core and Tauros, Greninja, and Hydrapple. Looks like we got Mega Frostlass. It could be Mega Frostlass, it could be Mega, it's probably Mega Raichu. And we got Metagross, interesting, okay. Grim, but we're gonna hop right into it, let's say. Let's see what you got. Okay, Annihilate and Metagross, interesting. Scizor and Greninja, okay. So, it's hard to tell with this Scizor, but maybe Scizor goes for a Swords Dance here. Greninja could do a lot here, but I feel like Greninja's gonna try to go ahead and get rid of this Metagross, right? You just go for the Dark Pulse at this point. Mega Evolve even, potentially. But at the same time, Annihilate threatens Greninja so bad. It's kind of like a back and forth here, right? These Pokemon kind of like seem like they're evening each other's odds. So let's see what goes down. How you doing, my friend? Okay. Okay, Frostlass comes in. Interesting choice, Stomping Tantrum. Poaching, oh no! That's crazy, that's gonna get hard. Okay, so in the spirit of me liking to help fellow trainers, my friend Jeremiah, you know, and I mean no disrespect, but I don't think Air Slash I don't think Air Slash is going to allow you to use Scizor to its true potential, right? Air Slash is a special attacking move, and Scizor has incredible physical attack. So I feel like you should probably lean into like maybe like Dual Wing Beat as your flying type coverage option, because Dual Wing Beat is going to be boosted by the ability Technician, and it's going to be able to help with the attack stat on Scizor. So that's kind of some advice. Scizor, I have a lot of experience with Scizor. If you look at the comment on Twitch or on any of the YouTube videos in the description for RickstarVGC, you will see a link to the Aeos Control VGC Discord server. I encourage and invite you to join that. There's a good group of trainers in there. I'm pretty active in there. You know, we'll always get you right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want anyone going into the ranked format without the correct tools, right? So it's always good to learn, but it's always good to improve as well. So let's go ahead and see the rest of this battle. Okay, Greninja with the Dark Pulse. Protean boosted. So yeah, that's what I was hoping you went for earlier. So yeah, we got rid of Metagross, which is great. Okay. I saw it, and now let's start going for those Rage Fists already, huh? Oh, the Drain Punch though, okay. Interesting. Bug Buzz, okay, yeah. Yeah, you're not using the Scizor to its true potential. Like I said, if you join that server tomorrow, I'll personally help you team build a team tomorrow morning. I personally will, because right now you're fighting a very uphill battle. The opponent that you're going against, Jeremiah, they know that they're gonna be able to win this game, you know? It's kind of like your way you gauge your opponents, you know? So right now, he's pretty much going to let this Swampert loose. By showing him Bug Buzz and Air Slash, he kind of knows that you probably haven't been playing VGC for very long. So he may try to drag this game out here. Well, let's just see. There's a play rough. Okay, that's good tech. But I don't think it does enough, huh? Yeah, the coaching. The coaching. Imagine if Rillaboom was in this game. It'd be tough. It would be tough. And Annihilate leftover, so that's a bulky Annihilate. So even though Annihilate is low, he's still getting a lot of mileage out of it. His Rage Fists are getting boosted. He's getting leftovers recovery. Drain Punch, sustain. That's the true way to be using Annihilate, and I really do like it. I really do like it. Like, people, they say Annihilate got so much worse after the Rage Fists nerf, but like, nah, Annihilate's cool. He's really good. But here comes Pelipper, okay. So here comes the Mega Evolution and Swampert, right? Yeah, there you go. He's probably gonna Mega Evolve and Earthquake here, huh? Because you got the attack boost, you got the defense boost. Earthquake is gonna hit Pelipper, and you're gonna be able to do damage to Raichu and Scizor. So yeah, my opponent, or the opponent's gonna let it rip rather. Yeah, he's able to drop both Raichu and Scizor. Peak Pokemon. Could I play? Oh yeah. Like I'm gonna go into another viewer battle after I'm done with this spectating here. Yeah, Hester. That was good. That was a good showcase. But Jeremiah, I encourage you to join Aeos Control VGC. I really do. You know, Hester's been a part of it for a good while, maybe a year or two. But yeah, I'll hop on the field with you, my friend. Peak Pokemon. Go ahead and hop onto the battlefield. Hop on to table number 3, and I'll indulge you. But yeah, we're having a good showcase today. We really are. A lot of strong trainers. I think tomorrow we're gonna end up doing some like community team building too, just to kind of get us up a notch. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, Koopa versus Hester. That's gonna be a good one. I reluctantly got a shiny Diggersby I can bring the Altari now. Good deal. So we're gonna go against the new opponent here. How you doing, my friend? And thank you, bud, very much, Mayan Bar, for the Twitch follow. Ooh, Pyroar Mega. Okay. Okay, we're gaming. We are gaming. Oh, let's hit it, my friend. Okay, so we got Pyro and we got Torkoal, right? So on paper, this is kind of the lead that I wanted to go against, right? So yeah, we're gonna have to let it rip here. I thought this is my best move, right? This is my best move. I'm gonna try to Shadow Ball the Torkoal to get some damage to weaken that eruption. And we're just gonna try to full send attack this Pyroar here, right? Now the question is Pyroar outspeed Staraptor? That's a calc I do not have in my noggin. So we're about to find out, everybody. Here we go. Ooh, Torkoal with the helping hand. Yo. Okay. So Golden Goat the Shallow Ball. We're going to keep Torkoal in check. Heat Wave. Oh, Staraptor, you devil. Staraptor, you devil. Yo, if that would have touched me, yo. If that would have touched me, yo. The ground is lava, everybody. The ground is lava. We're going to be able to get the close combat in. And we're going to be able to drop the Pyroar. So that's good to know. It's good to know, though, that Pyroar is faster. No, that's kind of insane, right? So, like, imagine the flying type gym leader pulls up on you with a Mega Staraptor, you know? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Like, this thing is tough. This thing is tough. So we got Farigiraf here. So I'm going to bring the Incin in. I'm not too worried about Torkoal at the moment. But what I am going to do is I'm going to pop a tech play. Oh, no. We got a Twin Beam on the way. So I'm going to close combat here. You guys are going to see the tech. You guys are going to see the tech, right? I mapped this out for a while. Citrus Berry going to kick in. Not bad. But what we're going to do here is we're going to Parting Shot here. Now, I got to bring Sinister back in. I really hope this doesn't hurt as bad. We are +2, though. Ooh, Thunderbolt. Okay. I thought Twin Beam was coming. Ooh, no. What? Yo. That was a jump scare. That was a jump scare, dude. That critical hit with the Farigiraf Thunderbolt, that was nuts. That would have been game. It's going back and forth today. King Gambit on the field, okay. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and roost up. A little bit of life due to compliment. Something to wash it down. Ooh, Torkoal Heat Wave, yo. Okay, Staraptor, can we endure this and not get burned, please? That's all we need, Staraptor, huh? Good, dude. Ooh, no. Incineroar. Yo, you played that well. Okay. Okay. But we kind of are chilling, though, right? I can go for Flare Blitz Roost here. It's free. Because his probably was going to go for a Sucker Punch, huh? Let's see. No? No Sucker? Low Kick, maybe? Low Kick into Incin? There's a Flare Blitz, Incineroar. Let's not find out. So, yeah, we're going to drop the Gambit. Good stuff, good stuff. See, now, if you would have got that Trick Room off, this would have been a harder fight to fight. Because I was already respecting Torkoal so much by bringing Golden Go and trying to cut it down to size immediately. Well, that's the best I could have tried, you know? Yo, Torkoal helping hand going crazy. But we should be able to clean up the game here. There's another close combat. We are +1. We're able to drop Farig, which is beautiful. And we got a nice Flare Blitz coming thanks to Torkoal's son. So let's see what we do, right? It's 48%, right? Okay, an extra 20%. Sunlight is going to fade. But GG's, my friend, GG's. That was a good showcase to your team there. Like I said, I feel like you learn the most from your losses, in my opinion. Especially when it comes to competitive Pokemon. Kind of like playing chess to a degree. GG's, my friend. GG's. I appreciate your challenge. So like on paper, if you would have got Trick Room up earlier, right? So normally when people leave Farig and Torkoal, it's so crazy because Farigarath has Armor Tail. So a seasoned player like myself, I'm gonna expect you to go protect Torkoal, Trick Room, Farigarath. But a higher skilled player would probably go for Eruption and then Trick Room, because most opponents are going to try to focus all in on Farigarath, right? And you guys see how bulky Farigarath is. But yeah, that would have been the play to immediately try to get Trick Room up. Because if you had Trick Room up, even if Torkoal went down, Gambit could have came in and it could have cleaned up nicely. So I'll get another match against Ant Plays Pokemon. We'll mix it up a little bit. We're gonna play one of the teams that we've been working on here. Good deal, everybody. Good deal. Ooh, is that Orthworm? Okay. Okay, so this is pretty standard, right? A lot of physical attackers on the opponent's side. I'll try this out. I'll try it like this. I'm Jackson. All right, let's do it. The Clawtizer Admirer. Okay, so Farigarath and Orthworm here. The Orthworm I'm really interested in, right? I'm really interested. I'm wondering what you're gonna do with that. Go off rip, let's see. I'm gonna knock the friggin' bulk up here, right? Like, I feel like on paper that's the correct play. Ooh, Shed-Tail, yo! Oh. Okay, we're gaming. We are gaming. We are gaming. Okay. No. Okay. Okay, Aggron Tech. Oh, our boy is hiding. You don't see it. Ooh, Scrafty. Scrafty, we can't have that. So there's the knockoff into the Farig. Big damage, big damage. Yeah, so right here, I don't know, I might as well do this. I don't really think Aggron has too much that can actually touch Cerulege. So I feel like we're kind of in good standing. I am going to Mega Evolve here. This is my only Mega candidate on the team. So we just want to get that Intimidate off onto the Aggron right away. So let's see what we got here. Boom. Oh! Oh no! No! Yo, I just learned something. I didn't know Intimidate didn't work if you're behind substitute. Yo, did anybody know that? Why am I just finding that out? So we left with the bulk up. That's crazy. Hey, that's good stuff. That is good stuff, my friend. That is good stuff. I didn't expect that at all. Okay. So the iron defense, okay. Yeah, we gotta go and get Torkoal in here, right? We gotta get this Aggron off the field. Who does he think he is? Let's see. The best way to do it would be like a play like this, right? I mean, who's my opponent have in the back? Earthworm, okay. So not too many switch-ins. So the Eruption Bitterbrain play I really like a lot. I kind of want to see what this Aggron goes for, right? It has to be body press, huh? There's a Bitterblade. We are in the sun. We are +2. I think he's going to come out. Come out of hiding, my friend. Ah! Yo, he withstood it. Oh, no. Okay, substitute does fade. Good deal. There's a body press onto Torkoal. Yo, Torkoal drops. But we do have Aggron exposed. We do have Aggron exposed. That's actually going to do a lot here. Because now we get to bring Vileplume back in. Let's get it, my friend. So mind you, Vileplume does have After You. So we can do some shenanigans here. But I'm not really too afraid. So I think I'm going to go for here. And I'm going to go for the Sleep Powder here. And I'm also going to go ahead and get the Bitterblade off, right? At this point. Now, my opponent could protect, set Trick Room, and just kind of clean me from there, but I don't think they will. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and get the Sleep Powder off. And now, Aggron is going to match us, and it has the filter ability, but we are in the sun, right? So yeah, we got some great damage into that Sleeping Titan there. We're going to go back to full. Life Orb going to chip us a little bit. But let's see what Farigiraf's move is. Psychic. Oh! Thank God for Focus Sash, everybody. We needed that. Aggron fast asleep, so we're chilling. I'm gonna pop the Sludge Bomb into the Farig here. And from this perspective, I mean, we are what, +2? Yeah, we're +2. I'm not really too afraid of anything else that they have. So I'm gonna go for the Bitterblade, right? I feel like right here, we kind of get the boost of both worlds. And even if they do have Basculegion in the back, I think we're in enough of a range to where Shadow Sneak will clean the game. And we got the sun up nice and perfect, so that Wave Crash ain't even gonna do nothing if they do have it. GG's Scratch getting life, huh? Oh, getting hit by Life Orb, Sinister on my bingo card. Oh yeah, you gotta know those calcs, yo. You got, if you make a calc that people don't underestimate. Like, for all we know, Life Orb Sinister just immediately OHKOs freaking Swampert with Matcha or something like that. See? Okay, so what we're gonna do here. I mean, I might as well go for the Leaf Storm, right? I don't know what the Earthworm's gonna do. Oh yeah, there it is. Yep. Leaf Storm. Okisad's gonna kick in here. Throat Chop was good tech, but do you not have a rock type move? Lycan Rock goes down. Good stuff, good stuff. Lycan Rock goes down, that's good. Okay, so now we're just kind of learning with Earthworm. Now, I'm not gonna lie, if I didn't have Sun here, if I was just like a standard team, man, oh man, this Earthworm would have been busted. It would have been busted. Like already, you guys saw how shook I was that first turn when, you know, and it doesn't Earthworm have some speed to him a little bit? Man, what a good Pokemon. GG's, my friend, GG's. That was a good showcase. Good stuff, okay. But now, from this battle, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna have to give Earthworm a look. Not gonna lie. I'm gonna have to. That was scary to see. Plus, like I said, we just learned that Intimidate does not work if you're behind Substitute. That's so broken. That is so broken. Like, you could make a play off of that alone. I'm gonna spectate this one versus Amber versus Jackson, right? So we'll see what's going on here. Kind of catch a breath. But yeah, you guys are kind of going crazy today. I really do enjoy it. I really do. Oh, we just walked in the middle of something, huh? It's almost done. We got the Sun up. We got Basculegion. We got Pyroar. Pyroar walls Basculegion to a degree, right? Because you can't hit it with Last Respects, and then your water type moves will be cut in half, right? So we'll see what they have. Oh, hold up. You got the Altaria still. Okay, so now Cloud9, it's game on. The weather effects don't apply. Okay, so I like what I'm seeing here with the Altaria. I really do. I really do like it. Okay, so now the Aqua Jet's gonna hit at full power. The Sun doesn't exist with Altaria on the field, and Altaria's dropping Dracos. Yo, oh man. I walked in at the end of it, but I'm glad I showed up. That was crazy. That was crazy. Okay. The Gardevoir Professor takes one. Good stuff, good stuff. Man, that was something, huh? I'll lock in one with you. We'll pull Phalanx out of the garage. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Mega Gardevoir. Or Mega Altaria, I think it's a good mon. See, like, if we had moves like Return and all that jazz again, I feel like its pixelated ability would be busted. Okay, we got Digger Speed here too. So, I don't know, I'm kind of going to lean into the Phalanx stuff. I am afraid of the Golden Go because we got Vivillon, but like, I feel like we'll be okay. So what we're going to do here is we're going to do one of the, yeah, we'll do one of these, one of these, one of these. Nope, we'll do one of these, we'll do one of these. Yep, let's hit it. Let's hit it, everybody. Like I said, you know, we're kind of going crazy in today's stream. You know, I really do enjoy you guys popping up, you know. A lot of familiar names, a lot of people that I'm used to seeing, a lot of new people here too, you know. It keeps giving me Moxie boost, you know. Okay, so off rip, this is kind of the play I like to go for, right? We know it's Charizard, right? We know it's Charizard. Why? We got Whimsicott. So first, what I like to do, and I like to go for the Hurricane. But then also I'll like Rage Powder, right? So like, in this scenario, I'm gonna go for the Hurricane. I'm gonna Mega Evolve. I'm gonna click no retreat. Oh wait, hold up. Hold up. I shouldn't have gone for the Hurricane. I forgot that Sun cuts Hurricane's accuracy in half. I could miss this. I could miss this. Vivillon, I'm relying on your compound eyes in a prayer. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get Mega Phalanx going. Tailwind is up. Let's go. There's a Heat Wave. Ooh! That was a big hit. Crit. Focus Sash kicks in. Maybe we can get the Hurricane off anyways, huh? No, we don't. No! No, okay. I sold myself out, huh? So, I got some tech, right? I got tech still. I got tech. Man. Okay, let's see. The Basculegion gonna hit the field. We're gonna bring Vivillon back. We're gonna go ahead and get Cerulege on the field. I'm hoping I can catch a Heat Wave. We're gonna protect Phalanx there. Now, we don't really have to worry about too much, huh? So we got the Flash Fire boost. Let's see what we can do here. Cards aren't getting withdrawn. Okay, interesting. Altaria kicks in. Okay. So you're gonna, oh, you want that full power hit, huh? Oh no, wave crash, yo. Okay. Okay. I got Altarian. I got Altarian. Good deal. Good deal. So there's a Rock Slide. Oh yeah, the Altarian is so good. It's gas. It's gas. Because what I was gonna do, right? On paper, what I was literally gonna do is I was going to get I was going to get a Sun boosted Flash Fire boosted Bitter Blade onto the Bascu and just drop it. You know what I mean? Good deal. Let's see. Yeah, Altaria is a sleeper pick against weather teams. You literally stop the one thing that makes their team actually good, you know? It's the weather. Oh, Phalanx. You didn't get to spread your wings yet. Too good. Like I said, Altaria is one of those sleeper picks for sure. Like, I want to know Altaria's calcs. Like, oh, also, like, okay, I know it gets, what's it called? Cotton Guard, drastically increase your defense. You can kind of go crazy, but look at that. Altaria and Basculegion. Who would have thought that'd be the wombo combo of the century? And look, Basculegion still has gas in the tank. Let's see this Draco. Okay. Okay. GG's. GG's. What it is though, it's like I'll tell you this, right? I'm literally the guy who was running a Psyduck team all of Regulation H. Cloud9 is such a good ability. Because what I was doing back then specifically, it's like every match I went against as a rain team. Electro Shot gets charged up by Archaludon, and then they realize it didn't work because of, you know, Cloud9. And you just kind of, you can catch a lot of people off guard with that type of stuff, you know? Because people really don't pay attention to what you're doing, they pay attention to what they want to do. And you can kind of get a victory in that. GG's. That was a good showcase. You got Tailwind off quick. You got some nice burst damage with Charizard, and then you immediately shift gears by bringing Altaria in. You know, it was a good showcase. You got some good battle knowledge. You'd probably be good piloting some of the teams that I've cooked up here. Yeah, it's good. So like, I probably like put Protect on there. Protect, Leftovers. Yeah, I have to look at that Mega Altaria. I gotta take a look at it. But I'll go against you, Jeremiah. I saw you on the table number 1. I'll go against you, my friend, because you know, it's like when you go to the gym, right? They say the most important person is the newest person, right? I'm gonna walk you through some things, right? I'm gonna teach you something, right? All my teams are kind of high powered. Yeah, feel free. We'll use Aggron. But the most important person in the gym is the newest person, because all of us started from the bottom, you know what I'm saying? So off rip, I'm just gonna come at you, right? I'm just gonna kind of walk you through what I'm gonna do, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm gonna go Cleavor, Glamora, Noivern, and Sinister, right? So let's hop into it. Because I ain't gonna lie, team building is really fun, you know? Most of the Pokemon you have on your team, they got good potential, but they're not all good just slapped together on the same one, you know what I mean? So we'll see. All right, let's get it, my friend. The great trainer Jeremiah, what do you got for us? Raichu and Sizzle, right? So, you know, I'm gonna kind of use this as a coaching moment, a teaching moment. So like, what I'll do here normally is I like Cleavor, because Cleavor has the ability, we got the ability Sharpness, right? We're gonna be boosting slicing moves, right? So right here, I could go for a move like Stone Axe, right? We're gonna do crazy damage. And then at the same time, I can do other stuff too, right? So even though I have the Cleavor, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try to go for the U-turn into the Raichu. And then I'm gonna Mega Evolve. And then I'm also gonna Sludge Wave, right? Because you guys are gonna see here, right? I don't know if your Raichu has it, my friend, but I'm expecting your Raichu to fake out the Cleavor at least. And then Scizor, you know, Scizor is a steel type, so Bullet Punch would have done a wonder against my Glamora since it's a rock type. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and pivot with the U-turn. I'm going to bring Noivern in. Noivern has the ability Telepathy, so essentially it's going to ignore spread moves from the opposing team. So I'm going to have to ask you the question, my friend. Why Rain Dance on the Raichu? I don't really see a Pokemon on your team that's really going to benefit from the rain so much. Maybe, I mean, I don't know if you were trying to do Rain Dance and go for Thunder. If that was your case, maybe you can put Pelipper on your team. Oh, you were doing Rain Dance to set up Greninja, okay. So yeah, I'd recommend getting a Pelipper for your team. You can have Pelipper come out, right? You can immediately get going with Thunder. It'll never miss. Things like that. It'll be boosting Greninja. You can set Tailwind, you know. So off rip, what I'm going to do here, and I'm going to set my own Tailwind, right? And then I'm going to Spiky Shield. Scizor on it was drawn. I know Light Screen is up, so I'm kind of accounting for that. And now you got Tauros. Is Tauros going to have Intimidate? Yep, Intimidate is going to kick in. We don't really mind too much because both of my Pokemon are special attackers. Intimidate just kind of affects Pokemon on the physical side. So Greninja is going to Mega Evolve. It is going to be rain boosted. We are going to protect here with the Spiky Shield. And essentially what I want to do here is, this thing is fast. Water Shuriken surely would have gotten Glamora if it were to connect. And we're going to go ahead and get Tailwind up, right? So Tailwind, very powerful move. Something that I kind of did with this team, right? So you go to the stat spread. I made it to where Noivern is always going to be faster than Glamora. So right here, I could go for a Super Fang. Super Fang Sludge Wave, right? So you guys are going to see this, right? Super Fang's going to cut Greninja's HP in half. We're just going to divide it by 2 real quick. And then the Sludge Wave is going to hit every Pokemon on the field except for Noivern because we got the telepathy ability. It's not going to hit Scizor now though because Scizor is steel type. But look at that. We are just going to go ahead and chunk it a little bit, right? Just go ahead and get that power going. We got telepathy kicks in. It's not going to affect Scizor. And we are going to attack Tauros. Adaptability boosted. Ooh, Outrage. Ooh, Outrage. Okay, fair, fair, fair. Now we know Noivern's going to go down here soon, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to, let's see. Well, maybe we can pivot a little bit. So I'm going to bring Instant here, right? Normally you bring Incineroar in here because you're going to be able to weaken Tauros and Scizor's physical attack stat. That's kind of why Incineroar is so good here, right? And because Tauros is going for Outrage, I am going to go for a Spiky Shield because there's a 50% chance that Tauros could hit the Noivern and get some extra chip damage, right? So let's see what we got here. Axton, how are you, my friend? How are you? Okay, we're going to go for the Spiky Shield here. Like I said, this is a good coaching showcase here. The Outrage, okay, the Outrage is going to hit the Incineroar, but it's going to do a lot less damage. So Incineroar's not worried at all. Steel Beam, okay. Yeah, my friend, I gotta coach you because Steel Beam, if you guys did not know, Steel Beam does the damage of recoil even if your opponent protects. So you're gonna take that damage regardless, right? So you gotta make sure it's gonna connect. Oh look, now that we got Incineroar in, we're gonna go for Fake Out here. And I'm just gonna go in and just Sludge Bomb the Greninja at this point, right? So Incineroar's gonna Fake Out, Greninja's not gonna be able to move. And the Sludge Bomb's gonna go ahead and drop it. And like I said, my friend, you know, if you do want to get way better, you join that Aeos Control VGC server. I'll be in there tomorrow, kind of mingling with everybody, and I'll be able to kind of help you cook something, you know, run some private matches and stuff, you know, because I have been a VGC coach for a little bit, you know, I kind of do it on the side, you know, but every now and then I'll kind of pick someone and, you know, I just kind of like put them on game, right? So right here, we're just going to go for a parting shot here. And I'm going to go for a Spiky Shield here, right? Essentially, we're going to go ahead and weaken Tauros a little bit more. We're on game. We're going to bring Cleavor back out and go for the Stone Axe. So Tauros is confused. Ooh, the Earthquake going nuts. Aeos Control Esports VGC. So if you go to my YouTube channel, RickstarVGC, you will find a link in most of the recent videos for that server. Oh, also, hey, everyone, just know when you join that server, do make sure you verify, because if not, that bot will kind of kick you guys out after a couple days, just because like it's security protocol. But yeah, please make sure you verify. But yeah, definitely, I'll help you guys be on game. And if you guys haven't seen my channel yet, feel free to give a lot of those videos a watch, because a lot of those teams, I still got rentals, right? So a lot of the teams that you guys have been seeing me use here today, as long as you guys have the Pokemon, you guys can make those teams today. You know what I'm saying? and just get going already. You know what I mean? So, you know, I'm always trying to put everyone on game, right? Good deal, good deal. Yo, we're going nuts. So let's see what else. We'll see what these fellas are got going on here. We're gonna do another spectate. I'm gonna go grab something real quick. All right, everyone, we're back. So let's see what we're into. Okay, so we got Hester and Jackson going in. So we got Pyroar and Torkoal. So outside of Incineroar, we got to get rid of that Sylveon, in my opinion, because I think they're going to kind of go nuts. Now, I will say in Jackson's case, you do got the advantage in a way because Sinistra, Aggron, and to a degree Basculegion, the sun kind of shuts them down, right? So let's see what happens here. Yeah, I would have called the fake out for sure. But it's okay though. It's okay. Like for that turn, you could have protected an eruption. There's a tab that'll say verify here. You guys have to add a role, you know? That's all. You just scroll all the way up on the sidebar of the server. Let's see the damage. Oh, 50% to Ensign, yo. See, my friend, I feel like you're leaning too much into the Pyroar. But no, it's all good though. It's all good. Okay. The Basculegion's here. So, hopefully Torkoal went for an offensive play, because you can get some good damage to Basculegion here. Okay, a little hit. Now the Pyroar, because it got hit so much, Basculegion can take it out with the Aqua Jet now at this point. That's gonna kind of be tough right now. Now I feel like that turn one, if we went for Protect on Pyro and an Eruption, the opponent would have got popped. You know, Sylveon would have been out of here. Okay, Farigiraf, good deal, good deal. I thought the Farigiraf was pretty good. Is it popping up? Yeah, I'll have one of my staff check it out later. But for right now, you should be fine. You know what I'm saying? You should be fine. There's a wave crash. Oh, look at Torkoal. Torkoal has aura. Nice. Okay, so we get rid of the Basket Legion. Yeah, at this point in the opponent, I don't really think they have too much, but you did get Will down a little bit. So we'll kind of see. This is a nice even showcase. Darkest Lariat gonna kick in. Like I said, if you guys got friends who want to get into Pokemon Champions, send them to my channel, send them to the server, you know. The more the merrier, I'd say. You know. Yeah, it's good, you know. You always get. I'm always in there, you know. I'm always in there putting people on game. Like even what we're doing right here, high intense, low stress battling, you know, just where you guys can have a better understanding against the ranked meta. So we got we got King Gambit here rather. Now, Torkoal's pretty much gone, so I feel like all Torkoal is good for here right now is getting off a helping hand, and maybe King Gambit can go ahead and get destroyed by this Annihilate here, right? Or no. Torkoal can helping hand, and King Gambit could potentially take Annihilate out. Let's see. But maybe he gets tunnel vision, right? But I don't think they're afraid of Torkoal at all. Yeah, they got the coaching, right? Yeah, Pokemon, it's one of those things to where, like, I don't know. I never force anyone to play Pokemon. I feel like you gotta like a certain style of game to play Pokemon. Like for me, I'm a big RPG fan, so I've always played strategy games, you know, things like that, like a test of wit, you know. So, like that. But yeah, Pokemon, it's not that you can really force. Like most of the people, or most of my friends that I got into Pokemon, they probably stopped playing years ago after high school. A good amount of friends. But my friends that I meet nowadays when I go to locals or tournaments and different stuff like that, they're people that actually love Pokemon just as much as me, you know? So you kind of gotta find your flock, so to say. No, it is. Yeah, it is. It's tough. Like I do have friends that do like Pokemon. Like one of my best friends, he's played Pokemon Fire Red so many times, and he did get it on the Switch, and he played it, beat it, whatever. But like he likes Pokemon games to that degree. Like he likes to play the story, you know, maybe he didn't use this or that Pokemon in a playthrough, so then he'll, you know what I mean? He'll do stuff like that. But like as far as like the competitive stuff, I don't know, some people, they don't really find it appealing, especially if you don't really plan to attend any locals or things like that, you know? It's kind of how that goes. But I know if you guys use the event locator on the official Pokemon website, it will show you guys locals in your area that are doing Pokemon VGC events. And there's a lot of them that have champions, you know? So I encourage everyone to kind of go out and do that. I know on the server we got a lot of people who will help me, or they'll reach out to me rather, and I'll help them build teams for locals. You know, things that people don't really expect so much, and then that's all in-person battling too. So let's see what we got here. We got Pyroar, we got King Gambit, pretty low. The Sylveon and the Annihilate are troublesome. Yeah, same for me. Like everything's like at least 50-60 miles out, you know? I mean, luckily I do have a car, but like with my work schedule, I hadn't been to a local in so long. Like the last proper event I've attended was the Orlando Regional. I attended the Orlando Regional, and I brought some good tech. I brought Sneasler Acid Spray with Miraidon. It was so broken. I almost made day 2, but then we had RNG. The RNG was out the wazoo. Like, how does Miraidon miss 2 Dracos back to back, right? I'm too young for stuff right now, because I'm just a kid, but I love Pokemon. I want to say I grew up playing this. That's good. I started there too. Like, I Oh, we got new trainers in chat. Okay. Let's see what Mike got going on versus Hellspawn. But yeah, my first Pokemon game ever was Pokemon Fire Red. Literally one random Christmas morning, all the way back in like 2006. So that was 20 years ago. Jeez. Or yeah, my mom bought me Pokemon Fire Red on the Game Boy Micro. I beat the hell out of that game. Years later, Diamond and Pearl comes out. Yo, Diamond and Pearl was that game. I played that game to high hell. I got Black and White. Pretty much, I just start getting the Pokemon real heavy at that point. Especially in Black and White when I found out there was a ranked ladder on there. I didn't even have any competitive teams, but I was just playing for the love of the game, and I was doing pretty well, you know? So yeah, that's kind of why I've been playing Pokemon for so long, and you know, I truly enjoy it. But look at this. Greninja Dark Pulse. Oh, Mike's using the Greninja, yo. Okay, Basculegion with the Dark Pulse. Does have a chance to flinch. Oh, Blast Respect on the kickoff, huh? Not gonna do as much damage because there's not too many Pokemon that are KO'd. And I see Mike here, he's setting up the Clangorous Soul, right? Clangorous Soul gonna kick in. Kungwo gonna lose a little bit of health. We are gonna, ooh, man, unfortunate. Unfortunate, Kungwo drops to that. It was put in just enough range. So right now it looks like Basculegion and King Gambler, they're taking the offensive side. You don't need to go to locals. I'll play for 3 years, never been to a tourney. Yo, by the way, don't you know if you had anything set on Twitch? Oh, snap. Okay. Yeah, my mistake. I didn't realize that they delayed my chats here. Caleb. Oh, man. What's up, bro? I'm glad to see you here. Thank you, man. Yeah, I got both chats pulled up now. Yeah, there's a code. We'll get it to you. It's gonna be 7072-2432. But yeah, locals and stuff, it's just for like that extra like competitiveness, you know. And to be honest, I feel like it's more for like the community aspect, you know. Essentially what we're doing right now, even, it's like hosting a local, right? You know, it's the same thing. So, ooh, okay. Greninja gonna go for the Protect here. Basculegion with the last respects into Incineroar? What? That's odd. Okay. Throat Chop. Okay. Okay, like we got shenanigans going down. We got shenanigans going down. Okay. Oh man, let's see what we got here. Yeah, it's a good deal. And you know, ooh, the Hydro Pump miss. Ah, that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Swords Dance on the Gambit though. Okay, we're gaming now. We are gaming now. And I like the Steelix on there. The Steelix on there, I see him. He's chilling. I actually got myself to Master Ball today from I was able to clone myself up. Yeah, I hit Master Ball a while ago. I wanted to go ahead and grind the champion tier, but at the same time, I personally believe like if you hit like the highest Master Ball tier, you're good. You know what I'm saying? Like you understand the game. You know how to play the game. You know, champion tier, I feel like that kind of goes to who can play the most. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know about you guys, but I am a working man. I have a family, so I don't get to play as often. So I go for more of a quality over quantity type of thing. You know what I'm saying? Like I worked last night. I got off at 9 o'clock in the morning. I got home. I showered. I slept. Got back up. I've been hanging with you guys for a while. You know. So yeah, that's kind of what it's like. You know. It's the same thing with like Pokemon Unite. Same diff. I do it for credits more than rank. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Yeah, we got some good showcases here. Yeah, and like I said, you know, it's always good to take breaks from this type of stuff too, because like, I don't ever want anyone to get burnt out playing Pokemon, because then that's when you start losing a lot. Ooh, no, not the freeze on the Gambit. Yo, I feel that freeze. I feel that freeze, because I got frozen earlier on the Gengar. But yeah. Champions is top 300. It'd be cool to get there at one point. No, it's good, but it's like, if you get there and like, I don't know, say you don't play for 2 days, someone's gonna eclipse you, and then you gotta kind of grind, you know what I'm saying? It's like that. But it is good, at least to touch that ceiling one time. I encourage everybody, you know, I really do. Yeah, I think right now it's like, I don't know. I don't know what I'm at right now. Maybe like, I think I'm at 2,000. I think I'm at 2,000 ELO right now, but you know, I'm chilling. Also, I think if you don't take breaks, you will lose. Yeah, because what happens is you start chasing, right? So you'll lose a game. Say like even me, right? I never really try to play when I'm tired. Like let's say if I win 2 or 3 games and it's late, I'll go ahead and get off. Because if you lose one game, we're all human, you know, we're not gonna want to go to bed on a loss. So then now you're saying, oh, you know what? I lost that one. Let me play another one and try to win. You lose that one. Now you try to play another one and try to win. But you don't realize that you're actually tired and your neurons aren't firing off like they need to be. You know what I'm saying? So like usually when I play my best, I rest. I have a good little meal, you know. Yo, what is this RNG? What is this RNG? Did you guys see that? King Gambit and Mega Metagross get frozen? Yo, that is crazy. Yo, that is crazy. That is crazy. Wow. That is gnarly. Frozen. But yeah, there's a whole thing, you know, like I mean, I like my fair share of caffeine, but like if you put yourself in a good headspace, like sleeping, eating, making sure you got your day done, you can play this game to a good degree. Like for me right now, it's like my day's technically done, you know. I'm gonna have a little bit of a pizza party in about an hour. You know, I'm gonna cook a couple of pizzas and, you know, have some friends over. You know, I just had a son, so it's like I'm gonna have some friend and family time this evening. But at the same time, everything else is done. I don't have work later. So right now, me playing, I'm only focused on the game, right? It's all about the game. I'm focused on the game only at this moment. So, you know, there's no distraction in my mind. But yeah, the 2 freezes was gnarly. It was gnarly. Oh, by the way, I had a full strategy that worked back in the Generation 6 days. Tell me, what was it, man? What was it? The Generation 6, that was like X and Y. That's way back there, you know? I remember when that game first came out too. I was like in the 10th grade. Well, I was in the 10th grade. Good deal, everybody. Good deal. So, we just got a Sneasler left, it looks like, huh? Good stuff. Close combat. Oh! Okay. Ensign's down. There's a Hydro Pump, though. Hold up. Sneasler drops. GG's. Oh, Ditto. Yeah, okay. Nice. So I was doing that in Gen 7, like, it's kind of the same reason why Ditto was so strong in Regulation I as well, and Regulation G. It's like you bring Ditto out and it copies the stats. It copies every stat except for the HP. So like it makes it so powerful to deal with. It makes it so powerful to deal with. Yo, we got more trainers in here. Yo, we're kind of going nuts today. We're going nuts today. I'm gonna take a moment to say though, if you guys hadn't considered following me on Twitch, feel free to do that, and feel free to give me a subscribe on YouTube, RickstarVGC. You know, we're always gonna do this, you know, and I say that now because we're gonna be wrapping the stream up here shortly. I would love to see you guys in the next stream for tomorrow. You know, same time, same place. We'll lock in. We'll get a good game going. You know what I'm saying? Let's see who we got here. We'll see what Caleb's gonna do against the large J. We got Hellspawn. Hellspawn, I'll get a battle with you, my friend. I haven't battled you yet. Oh, we just got everyone's battling, huh? Okay. So I'll spectate your game, Caleb. I'll spectate your game. Caleb's been a member of the server for a while too. Yo, we got good stuff going down. We got good stuff going down. Like I said, feel free to join that Discord server. Because I'll probably be in there later on too. Ooh, Alcremie. Okay, Alcremie, Garchomp. So we got maybe some decorate shenanigans. Fire Fang. Now, Fire Fang ain't gonna do that much because essentially, oh no, it actually is. I thought it was Mega Venusaur. Oh, we got the flinch on Fire Fang, yo. That's crazy. The flinch on Fire Fang is nuts. So, I want to know what Alcremie's strategy is here because right now, this Charizard can get the sun on the field. Venusaur can start popping sleep powders. There's a lot of things to consider in this matchup, right? So, but the Garchomp Alcremie is pretty good here. Yeah, here we go. There's the Mega. Shot. Okay. Yeah, I'll get a match in with you, my friend. I'll get a match in with you. Sweet Veil. Okay. Okay. So no sleep. Okay. Good deal. If you need a sugar up, Alcremie will give it to you. Oh, the Kiba Berry. Yo! The Kiba Berry's crazy, dude. Okay. Okay. And then, did we get the burn or the flinch? The burn? No burn, okay. But we do get that off. So we can probably go for some rock slides. I appreciate the Dragalge in the back. Yeah, the Dragalge is a nice touch here. I like the Ditto. I'm assuming Sinistcha is going to be able to set a Trick Room mode. And the Umbreon as well. I kind of want to see the Umbreon. Like, I don't know. Umbreon's still kind of goated to me, you know? Favorite Generation 2 evolution. I think it's my favorite evolution in general. I just don't use it as much. Okay, nice. Attacked, okay. You're in their head. You're in their head. There's a Fire Fang. So the Incineroar is going to get the minus attack drop onto the Garchomp, and it does have fake out pressure now. So we got to keep that in mind. Good stuff here. Okay, so Garchomp, yo, he's huge too. The former alpha. Okay, so the harsh sunlight's still in. I'm kind of afraid that Incineroar could go for a nice Flare Blitz to go ahead and cook this Alcremie up, you know? But at the same time, we got Garchomp here. Garchomp, I feel like, could do some Rock Slide shenanigans. Maybe some Earthquake shenanigans. Oh, we got the Ditto hit coming in, though. The Ditto gonna copy the Incineroar for the Intimidate. Okay, so now Caleb here has the double Intimidate on the other side of the field. So I'm assuming we're Choice Scarfed onto the Garchomp. I've just been seeing Fire Fang nonstop. Do we get the flinch or the burn? Let's see. Dragon Claw, okay. So yeah, Garchomp is gonna drop here though. Rough Skin gonna kick in. A little bit of extra chip. But yeah, then we got an Incineroar on the field now. That's kind of nuts. So we got Alcremie, maybe Dragalge. Look, just eat that up. Took a little bit more than usual though, because Ditto does not cover the HP stats, so keep that in mind. It copies all the other stats though. It copies boost on switching too. But we got the Dragalge though, okay. You can pull a play here. Because right now, you got fake out pressure with the Incin. Dragalge can Mega Evolve and do some shenanigans. We'll see. But it's like, that Garchomp has to go, right? Let's see. Oh, there's the Mega. There's a fake out. Rough skin. Garchomp can't punch. Okay, so I guess, yeah, Garchomp has to go, right? There's a Dragon Pulse. And now there is something I want to note. Although I like Mega Dragalge, it has Regenerator and not adaptability. So in a lot of instances, if you want to KO a Pokemon, some instances it may be better to stay regular Dragalge and then Mega Evolve later. Because if you just pop it, you're going to lose adaptability. You know, you got to keep that in mind. So yeah, we got Charizard and we got the instant here. Ditto, Dragalge, let's get it. With Dragalge, to be honest, you can focus on taking everything out that can hurt it, basically which amounts to Garchomp. Yeah, I believe the same thing. Yeah, Shot, if you hold tight after this spectating, I will get into the battle with you. And that'll pretty much wrap the stream up, you know. It's been a good day. It's been a good day. So let's see what we got here. I'm gonna see what this Dragalge has going, right? Okay, Dragalge go for the Protect. Okay. Heat Wave. Oh, Ditto avoids the attack. Yo! Most of the meta just gets walled by it. Yeah, I agree. Like Dragalge, it's one of those Pokemon that I gotta like put under a microscope a little bit. I hadn't really tried to team build with it yet. So maybe I'll come up with something tomorrow. Oh, but Alcreamy's back in. Okay, good deal. Good deal. Sunlight is over though. Okay, so Charizard's not gonna be hitting as strong right now. And 2 fire types against a dragon type? Man, it's gonna be hard to crack it. Sneasler, Chomp, Insane doesn't like it. Floette, Whimsicott doesn't like it. Yeah, okay. That's a good observation there. Look at that. That's just gonna be a normal type attack. But I guess that's the strongest that Charizard has to offer. And we got to decorate, yo. Who needs adaptability when you got Alcreamy as an ally? Yo, the Dragalge showcase is insane. Oh yeah, that had to have been a crit. Flip turn, no! Wait, hold up. No. But Regenerator, okay, yeah, okay, no, we're chilling. We're chilling. I was like, you're gonna lose your boost. But Regenerator, I understand now. Now you get the Intimidate off again. Yo, you know what's crazy too? On paper, if Ditto would have came in from the Alcreamy slot, you could have a Charizard Y of your own, bro. So technically, you could have 2 Mega Evolutions here. Yo, this is kind of crazy. But that's kind of risky though, because then you would be turning Sun back on and you'd be just helping your opponent. But that's just the power of Ditto there, right? So let's see what you go for here. You got Fake Out pressure you can proc. So yeah, Charizard's gonna go ahead and do that there. Ditto's gonna go for the Fake Out. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, it's a guaranteed win. It's a guaranteed win. So yeah, you might as well go ahead and just knock them down to size. You pretty much won this. They can't really touch you at all. And like, Dragalge's just in the back chilling in his Pokeball. Down near full health. The only time they have to outdo Regenerators, yeah, I agree. Here comes Dragalge. Look at the HP recovery. Ah, and he's dodging heat waves. Yo, this Dragalge needs to be stopped. This Dragalge needs to be stopped. There's the Throat Chop onto the Charizard. Charizard gonna go ahead and drop. Can I battle you again after this match? I'm gonna see how much time we have left after this. This battle's over. I'm gonna go against Shot here, and if we have time after that, I'll go against you. But I just know that we're getting really close to wrapping the stream up here. It's 6:11. At 6:30, we're pretty much gonna shut down. But Shot, I don't know if you're in the room or not, but go ahead and hop onto table number 1. Yeah, what I'll do, I think I'm gonna work on a Dragalge video this week. I've been kind of looking for something new right now. I'm trying to get a better handle here. Yo, we've having a good little time today. Oh, here's the soldier. Okay, so off rep, I'm at. Okay. I'm gonna have to pull something like this, huh? Yeah, like I feel like I'm completely safe right here. Let's hit it, my friend. Dragon Tamer Hellspawn, let's see what you got today. Basket Legion and King Gambit, okay. So yeah. Vileplume, and we're gonna bring Corkle here. So we're gonna go ahead and get Drought off, right? So this is kind of what I want to do here. I'm gonna pull a move like this, right? I'm gonna protect here. I'm gonna try to get the sleep powder off on King Gambit. Yep, and we get it. Okay, yeah, because I didn't want any sucker punches ruining my eruption fun, right? Beautiful, beautiful. So now what we're gonna do, King Gambit's fast asleep, so we're gonna go for a Leaf Storm. I mean, Leaf Storm Eruption seems really safe right here. Gambit gonna get withdrawn. Yeah, Leaf Storm Eruption. I kind of want to keep this momentum going, right? There's a Leaf Storm into Basket Legion. Nice. Enough to drop Basket Legion. Haha. Good deal, Vileplume. Good deal, Vileplume. I got this shiny Oddish and Fire Red. I'm waiting for the day that home lets us transfer from Fire Red already. I got too many cool Pokemon that I want to bring, you know? Okay. So yeah, this one, like I said, I kind of saw the writing on the wall with this one. So what I'm gonna do here is I'll bring Cerulege in here. I don't know, Cerulege's crafty. I mean, at this point, I don't really have time for the fake out. I don't really have time for the Metagross. So I'm kind of hoping I can catch a Flash Fire boost here, and we can really clean this game up. Rick, do you have a shiny Dragalge? I do not have a shiny Dragalge. I do not. I don't even know what a shiny form actually looks like. Oh, Mega Metagross, okay. Okay, there's a Psychic, okay. Brick, yo! Okay. Do you want one? Oh, snap. Yeah, if you have one, I'd appreciate one. I mean, that'd be cool. I can trade a gift for a gift. Do you have any Pokemon you don't? Do you have a Pokemon that you don't have that you need? I have a lot of stuff in Pokemon Home. But we're gonna try going for this. We're gonna do one of these. We're gonna do one of these, right? So we're gonna go ahead and Mega Evolve our Scrafty. We're gonna get the attack drop on Metagross. We're gonna fake out the instant because we just don't want to deal with Incineroar anymore, and we're good. I can shiny hunt one in my free time. Yeah, I'd appreciate it. You know what would be cool too? If you came across a shiny Scrafty, you don't have to look for it, but if you did, that would be really cool. You know, Scrafty's a cool Pokemon. He's been one of my favorite Gen 5 mons for a long time. And look, we got the boost here. We're chilling right now. So you realize pretty much just cleans the game up our way. I'll probably hop on later on for some trades. And right here, I'm at... We'll Bitter Blade. And we'll Drain Punch, right? Because at this point, we got Kingambit gone. Like, Vileplume did a number early on. GG's, my friend. I'm kind of stuck at home. I can get you everything. I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. I really do. That's kind of like what I love about the community. Like, you know, we all have different times and schedules and whatever, things like that. Especially me right now. Like I spend like 60, 70 hours of my week at a job, like at work, sweating, and like, you know what I mean? It's a lot. It's a lot to do. So I really do appreciate it. And GG's, my friend. That was great. That was great. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and get a rematch against Peak Pokemon here. We'll finish this up good. And I really do hope you guys all enjoy the stream today. I hope you guys join the server. I hope you guys love the channel and check out some of those videos. Because like I said, those videos do have teams, explanation stuff, and it kind of gives you guys inspiration for other things that you guys may want to try. You know what I'm saying? So like, you know, good stuff. I dislocated 3 limbs recently. I got a lot of free time. Yeah, that kind of reminds me of I think the end of Regulation I broke my foot because I was doing boxing for a little bit. I broke my foot. I was stuck at home for 2 months, just sitting, just chilling. I was literally streaming like 2 to 3 times a day. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and bring our Swampert team this time. So my opponent brought Sun, so this is a good way to finish the day, right? Sun versus Rain, a little weather war, you know. So let's kind of get into it, right? So off rip, I think I'm gonna bring this guy here. Let's see what else. Bring in Swampert, Pelly, Arch. Yeah, let's hit it. Let's hit this, everybody. It's a good time. So we got Pyroar and Torkoal. Okay. Pyroar and Torkoal. So I do have this as a video on YouTube. The rental's still out there. So off rip, I kind of see the line I want to go already, right? You know, right here, I'm not too worried right now, but it's like at this point, I can kind of just do whatever I want, right? I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pardon the Torkoal. I'm going to Mega Evolve. And I'm going to go ahead and get Earthquake on the field, right? And there's a reason for that. There is definitely a reason for that, right? So right now, you see my opponent. They're going to Mega Evolve their Pyroar, which is fine. Which is fine. I'm assuming Torkoal's going to go for the Helping Hand, right? Let's see. So I'm going to Mega Evolve my Swampert. I think Torkoal's going to go for Helping Hand. I'm going to Parting Shot out. I'm going to bring Pelipper in. When Pelipper comes in, we're going to weaken any fire type attack. Yep, there's a Helping Hand. So when Pelipper comes in, we're going to weaken any fire type attack. And then we're going to Earthquake. And Earthquake's going to be able to do damage to both Torkoal and Pyroar while not touching Pelipper in the slightest. And then turn 2, it's game on. You guys get what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, here we go. So check it out. Pelipper going to kick in. We're not even really worried about anything that they're going to throw, right? So there's the Earthquake right away. Go ahead and shake the planet. Here we go. Boom. We already dropped the Pyroar, and we cut Torkoal down 75% of its HP evenly. You know. Here we go. And look, now we got Pelipper. So if we really want to, we can get for some Tailwind action. You know, we can do a lot here. We do got Farigiraf. I'm not too worried about Torkoal right now. So what I'm gonna do right here is I like to double the Farigiraf in here. So what we're gonna do here, we're gonna kind of go for Wave Crash. I want to see my Wave Crash calcs here. So you guys saw how Farigiraf's tanky, and now we know Wave Crash. Oh, that was a crit. Dang it! I hope that wasn't a crit. I wanted to see if it could survive this, but I don't think it could have. So look, we got Weather Ball finishes Torkoal. Like I said, we got a lot of momentum here just because we had a game plan, right? You know, we got the pivoting, we got everything we need to do. This team pretty much was a recipe from success for the start, you know? So yeah, we got King Gambit here. We're not too worried about the Gambit. We're just gonna go for the Weather Ball again here. Weather Ball, and we're gonna Wave Crash a little bit. Swampert, you are my GOAT all the way from Pokemon Oras. Here we go. Gambit holds on to a thread, but Pelipper comes to wash him out. GG's, my friend, GG's. Like I said, everyone, I do appreciate you guys from the bottom of my heart. I really do. I really do. You guys have kept me focused, engaged, and we've just been hitting it. We've been hitting it, you know. The next time someone says, how'd you get so good? RickstarVGC, you know, let them know, you know. But I really do appreciate each and every one of you. I hope you guys have a good rest of the evening. May your next battle be a victory. And I hope to catch some of you guys in the Discord server later this evening or either tomorrow. You know, I'll be there tomorrow. But peace out, everybody.